All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Okay, so I got intel that President Donald Trump, called Abadi today and told him it's time to come to DC and see me. And they don't have a Pacific date. Well, at least the Abadi camp doesn't have a Pacific date yet. Okay, but we believe that it's going to be right after Mosul. Okay, come see me right after Mosul. And the reason why he's calling is because Mosul is about to be completed very shortly. Because what's going to happen is once we get the government building and Telahar, Mosul is basically a wash. Okay, the rest of Mosul will go in 72 hours to 7 days. We would probably have the rest of Mosul. Okay, that government building and the Telahar has been the two strongholds that have kept us from getting all of Mosul. Okay, and we're gonna look at the new map today as well, and you're gonna see that the places where everybody says is the government building right in the right coast connector we're starting to move today. We significantly moved today compared to the last 5 days. Actually, compared to the last 7 days, we probably moved more today than we did the last 7 days. So that's very interesting. Okay, so Abadi visiting United States in response to the call from Donald Trump. Okay, and this is from Ruda. Okay, so Ruda had this as well, and I think another place had this. This Iraqi site had it as well. Well, I'm not sure this is an Iraqi site or not. I don't know what this is. Anyways, it has it here as well, and it looks like there's Ruda as well. So they might have got it from Ruda as well. Okay, so but of course the Prime Minister Abadi's team come out immediately and say, "Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The existence of a recent visit to resort to United States at the invitation of her counterpart Donald Trump, and of course, they denied the media office of this. But then down here they talk about, yeah, there is an invitation." So they denied it to the media, and then one of the spokesperson of Abadi says, yeah, there is an invitation from Donald Trump to Prime Minister Abadi, but there's no time frame specific on when he's coming. Well, we already told you the time frame. The time frame is right after Mosul. So and Abadi did accept the offer right after Mosul. Okay, in the beginning we thought he was going to go see him before Mosul and then come back, and we will be in the final hours of Mosul. But Trump didn't want to see him until he gives the world. He returns Iraq back into the international world, giving us Mosul and lifting all restrictions. And one of the reasons why the CBI is gloating and happy today and telling the world that, hey, the financial crisis is over. In the next few days, we're gonna see all the promises that we have told the citizens and told the world. So that's awesome. Okay. Now I don't know if that's going to be the next coming days or next coming weeks. Okay. You know how they talk when they say days. It could be three weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever. But the time the time is right for Abadi to prepare himself to go to Washington because we're about to get the government building back. Western Telehar is about to be liberated, and then the rest of Iraq will go in a blink of an eye, and then they will launch the national reconciliation. And yeah, so it's time for Abadi to prepare to head to Washington to meet Donald Trump, and then maybe Abadi down there maybe they might announce something down there that Iraq's back on the international world down there with Donald Trump and the IMF. Who knows? Okay, so let's move on from there. I already talked about this as well. And then let's look at the updated map, shall we? Oh, hold on, what am I doing? Let me put this back down here. Okay, so let's look at the updated map here, and from Iraqi Day, posted it first. I didn't get it from Nineveh Command Center. They haven't posted it yet, but they probably will in a second. So Iraqi Day has it here, green, orange, and white. As you guys know, this side is liberated, and this side will be soon. As soon as we get this area right here where the government building is at, somewhere in this area is where the government building. I had like a whole bunch of people tell me it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. I was like, you know what? Forget about it. No one knows, even if you use Google Maps. um, just understand that. Let them tell us. And today they told us that they're tens of meters away from from liberating the government building. And I did see live video of them warring with ISIS in the government building. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post that or show that video. Hold on, do I have that video? Hold on, let me see if this is the video. Yeah, this is the video right here. Okay, so as you guys can see, it says federal police are rapid reaction forces approaching the government complex and clashed strongly with ISIS and suffered heavy losses. Okay, so this is, this is the stronghold. This is one of the last strongholds of ISIS and Daesh in Western Mosul, the government building, and also the Western Tel Har. So of course, as you guys can see in the video, it's a lot of destruction going on, lots of bombings and things of that nature, trying to free the government building from basically one of the last strongholds of ISIS in Western Mosul. So we're gonna encounter some losses, right? Some losses of life because this is one of the strongholds. Okay, so and they're not backing down. They must be doing some stuff in that government complex area and don't want to leave. They might have a lot of stuff in there. Maybe they have oil, maybe they have some gold, maybe they have some ammo, maybe they have money, maybe they have a whole bunch of stuff in this government building. So they don't want to let it go. They don't want to give it up. Okay, so that's they will in the next 24 hours when we wake up. I'm pretty sure we'll have the government building as we continue to surge it and fight. Okay, so let's go back here. So as you guys can see here, we made significant progress. Okay, so basically, last Sunday we were here where my pointer is. We were right here, and we had gotten. Hold up, no, is that yeah? That's right. We were right down here. All down here was given. So we had all of this down here, and now we're 7 days later we're up here, and we're up here, and we're up here, and we got this. Now we have this today. So we got all of this today and some stuff up here. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a bigger move than we did all week. Okay, so all of this is almost done right here, and then we got this as well. So and now we're clashing all up in here and up here. So tomorrow, watch tomorrow, because tomorrow we could actually have all of this completed tomorrow, and that's another big step. Okay, and then once you get the government building in Tel Har, the rest of this stuff is going to be a piece of cake, as most of ISIS and Daesh will be actually killed. So we'll go up here, and within 7 days we'll probably take the rest of the stuff back. Okay, so let's see what happens. This puts us once again around the 15th to the 20th to complete this map, to turn this map green. To turn the whole map green. I know what they can tell us. They can tell us that the government building is done, and they can give us 1-to-1, right? They could do that. But for us looking at the map, we're looking at March 15th to March 20th. Okay, somewhere around that will turn this whole thing green, which is fine. March 15th is in 10 days. March 20th is in 15 days. So 10 to 15 days, we're going to probably have all of this completed if there's no more stalling going on. Okay, if we don't stall any longer, which I don't think we are, because we got a bunch of citizens that fled the area into eastern Mosul over the last 5 days. Okay, so yeah, so that's good news. Good news. We have started back up, and we have gotten the green light to go ahead and destroy everything in sight, basically, and kill everything in sight. So yeah, so next 10 to 15 days, this will be all green, unless as long as there's no stops. This whole thing will be green in the next 15 days or less. Okay, so let's move on here. We already saw that. It says snipers belonging to Iraq's Hasht spreading across hills leading to this district right here in West Tel Har. Like I said before, we are setting up shop in West Tel Har to fully liberate it, because this is one of the strongholds, and these guys are at it, man. These guys are at it. They're sniping away and killing everything in sight. Okay, so we've gotten the green light to do that, which is cool. Okay, so a secret meeting between the Kurdish and Shiite parties to undermine Maliki. Yeah, no one wants Maliki in the Dow Party, the National Alliance, and none of the parties because he's so corrupted. And also, we also know that Iran is trying to distance themselves from Maliki because they know that he's a dead man walking. Okay, so they know that once Mosul is completed, that everybody's coming after Maliki for genocide and all types of craziness. Okay, so everybody's distancing themselves and trying to do some stuff to undermine him. And that's nothing new. We've talked about this a long time ago. That once Mosul is given, Maliki and his goons are really a dead man walking. And I hope they get rid of them because if they don't, he'll just be a virus that's going to destroy Iraq in the future. And let's see. I think I got two more things here. Okay, so it says that the popular crowd edit the pedal and government buildings in Mosul. Okay, so the popular crowd's now speaking. Why does the thing keep popping up? The popular crowd is speaking, and they're saying that the government building is about to be Iraq's. I don't know how long this government building has been held under ISIS control. It's probably been 2.5 years, maybe 2 years. Um, yeah, because summer of 2014 is when they Mosul went into Daesh went into Mosul and took it over. So that was the summer. So it'll be about 2.5 years. If 2.5 years under the ISIS control. So interesting. And also Western Telahar. You know, so this is huge. Basically the last two strongholds of Daesh are about to be over in the next 48 hours or less. If they continue to push their way through and there's no halt. Okay, I think I got one more thing here. It says breaking Iraq's no reports of the top Daesh military commander killed. Okay, so in some type of district here, I don't know what these districts are. Um, and there goes Sinjar right there, and there's Telahar. Okay, so this is where they got killed right in this area. Okay, so I haven't heard anything about Sinjar being fully liberated yet, and no, we haven't heard anything about Telahar being fully liberated yet. So some strongholds still left. Daesh is hanging on to their life, and hopefully in the next 48 hours, we have Sinjar, we have Telahar, and we also have the government building. And then after that, it's just gonna be a piece of cake from there. The momentum will just carry us in, and I think that within the next after we get these areas, then maybe the next 7 days, everything else will be fully liberated. So that will bring us to around March 15th to March 20th. Okay, so and then that if that is true, let's say it's March 20th, as I given my date of March. I remember I did push my date back from March 10th to March 20th. So we'll see. Because if we wake up on Monday and they give us the government building, Telahar and Sinjar, then we might see, that they could absolutely get it done by March 10th, right? So you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Right now, it's March 20th. And, right now is March 15th to March 20th is my time frame. And if I can always move it up to March 15th to get that 10 and 5-day disclaimer. But right now it's March 20th. I'll see how the week goes. And if they move faster, I will move it up to March 15th. That will give me the 5-day cushion of March 10th and March 20th. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it for me. Let's go back to the map here, and so you guys can take a look at the map. And this is just grassy areas, because some people are thinking, what is it? What's this green up here? This is just grassy forest areas in northwestern Mosul. Okay, and these areas are royal. These are royal areas up here. We should blaze by these areas right here. And yeah, North of Mosul will be a little bit difficult, but I think because these two strongholds are down here, we should be okay. All right, so that's it for me. Eyes open.